Yo, what's good, guys? This is Juice coming back at you with video number 4 of 8. This is our 8 success tips. This is video number 4. We're gonna get into being more spiritually awakened. This is kind of might be a weird topic for some of you guys listening, but to be spiritually awakened, is really to be more open to the world and realize that there are different planes of existence right now in the world you're living in. There's more than the world that you see, the physical. There's a metaphysical and shit. Excuse me. Um, you have to really understand that, because whether you believe it or not, it's true. There was a time when I didn't believe it either. But it's been around probably longer than all of us. It's so weird because it's a connection between all of us. And when you become spiritually awakened, you realize that. And I guess when I was blessed to have a life where I, uh, I guess you could say I was spiritually awakened at an early age in my life, or not so early, but early enough for me. It was really in high school, when I got blessed to open to start seeing the world in a different view. Of course, that was, I wasn't as developed as I am now, because I've just dove into this head first recently. So, when you become more spiritually awakened, it's like you realize that there's things going on around you that you can't see, or you can't predict, or you can't create, or there's so many things out there. That's what the point of being spiritually awakened is to be susceptible to this information, to open your eye and open your mind, your third eye, to realize that you may not know it all. That you may not be seeing, experiencing, smelling, tasting, feeling everything, or everything you want. And part of getting what you want in life is being spiritual, because being spiritual, in my opinion, is to have a passion within for something that doesn't necessarily exist in some way. To me, I think, law of attraction ties into being spiritual, because there's so much belief, there's strong courage that you have to develop. And I think, honestly, people that get there like that, they get to the top, of the pyramid, or the billionaires, I guess you can say, is they have to really start being more spiritual and realizing that there's forces that we don't control, forces that we can control, if we do certain things. I'm pretty sure Bill Gates, I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett, I'm pretty sure all, billionaires are spiritual in some way, because if they weren't philanthropists, they wouldn't be spiritual people at all, because that's a strong connection right there. That's a strong spiritual connection. Of being a philanthropist is, that there's more than yourself, and that there's a bigger world out there. That's being spiritually awakened. And if you're a person right now that's helping someone else, if you're donating money to a church, if you're giving money to someone that lives on the street, if you're helping out a family member, if you're in any way benefiting someone else's life, whether you know it or not, you're spiritual. You're a spiritual creature, because there's some heavy stuff, but whew. So being spiritually is, you may be spiritual right now and you don't know it, but it's someone that has strong compassion for someone else or something unconditionally. That's a spiritual person right there. They believe in something, whether they see it or not. If you have, a family member, or a girlfriend, or a boyfriend, or someone that really cares about you, and no matter how bad you treat them, they come back, or no matter how good you treat them, they stay the same, you have a really spiritual person. Okay? You have a strong belief, and that's what being spiritually awakened is. You start to develop yourself. You start to develop benefiting, what you can do to benefit people. You start developing skills that can help someone else. And I think to have that drive and passion is to be spiritual, okay? Because if you believe in aiding people and helping them, you're already at one with them if you don't realize it or not, you know? You realize that they're there and you want to give them something better. And so, you give money or you give free stuff or you give advice, you know? That's part of being spiritually awakened. And I think you have to get into, personal development. You have to start looking stuff up like, you know, binaural beats, like certain frequencies that trigger humans, that's strongly tied deep inside us, That's spiritual, okay? Something that's consistent across all of us, that's spiritual, okay? If you have 5,000 people together and they're all believing in the same thing and they all feel the energy of that, which is them, all of the 5,000, that's something spiritual, At a football game, at a coliseum, at a stadium, that's something spiritual. I bet if you go to a football stadium, you may get there as a shy person, but then when you're there, you're just the loudest creature ever. That's being spiritual, That's taking in what's around you, and that's being, it's taking in that energy and expressing it yourself. That's being spiritual. So I don't want to get too much into this because I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this is pretty much it for the spiritual awakening. If you want to get deeper into that, look up personal development and what I said earlier, and you'll find stuff that connects with all this. But just open your third eye, okay? Realize that there's more than, there's more. If you sell the beat, there's more than that 20, that 30, 20, 50, 100, whatever that money's. There's more to that than the money coming in than you think, okay? Because someone on the other side who bought the beat, they felt it, it hit them, it connected with them somehow. It was spiritual, There was a connection right there. So this has been Juice at thclabs.net. I hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys are ready for some more. We're about halfway through now, so if y'all can stick with me to the end, I promise you, it should be pretty good. I'm getting hyped by this. I'm learning so much just teaching you this. So thumbs up, subscribe if you like the video. I'm gonna keep coming at you whether you like it or not. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. So share this with your friends. Share this with people who think could benefit from this. Just because you want to give them something good, just share it. Share. Period. That's what being spiritual is about. Also, so again, if you want to get a hold of me, Juice at thclabs.net. That's my email. That's my web address. Hit up with a comment. Let me know what you think. Peace. Go on to the next video.